Everybody, how is it going? My name is Robert and welcome back. I'll tell you what, this guitar is picking up all of the humming from the lights. Let it be known, guitar. Yeah. So we're gonna have to suffer through that. But if you want to skip me talking real quick, you can. But what we are talking about, link should be right there. What we're going to be talking about is referencing back to one of my oldest videos, and the most popular video on my YouTube channel is one that is called "So Fast It's Slow." Fool Your Ears. So we're going to be doing a sequel finally. The video is like 6 or 7 years old, and I think we're closing in on like 3 million views on it. So it's a really bad video, so don't even bother going and watching that video. But I want to do kind of a sequel called "So Slow It's Fast." The opposite. A lot of people, watch that video and like, oh, it should have been called this, and I was like, well, to me the original title makes sense. But I'm gonna do one called "So Slow It's Fast," for your ears, all about these licks that they sound sometimes like the aggression in the lick can make it sound faster than what it actually is. And we're just gonna kind of see where this one goes. So if you'd like tabs for this lesson, go ahead, snag those over on my website. I got a link down below for it. Also to my store on my website. It has all kinds of other lesson packs on picking, legato, all kinds of stuff, and a new one coming out next week. So other than that, I think that's about it. Alright, so let's break some of these down. So, first one here is just utilizing some string skipping. So I'm taking a very simple pentatonic idea. Just kind of something like that. My hand's really not moving a whole lot. It's staying very much in one position. But adding that string skip makes it sound like the notes. I mean, it doesn't make it sound like it. They are much farther apart. So to me, it gives this kind of like illusion of it being faster, almost than what it actually is. So we're gonna go. So all I'm doing is this is an A minor. I'm just going 8, pull off 5 on the high string. Then I go to the G, and it's going to be 7, 5, 7. So it's pull off, and I go 7. So that's 7, 5 picked, and then I hammer back onto 7. And I go back to 5 on the high. So that right there, that's the overall lick of what's happening. And you can move this around all over the place, different portions of the scale. That's going to be more like Paul Gilbert-y kind of string skipping stuff. But just for that first one, it's very, very simple, and you can move it up a string, maybe do a much wider string skip, maybe go from the high E all the way to the D. Now that one is kind of faster because it's such a big shift and it requires a fast movement out of your left hand, but overall it's pretty simple and with all what's going on. Okay, now this one utilizes a big stretch. Now, you'll notice the theme here, at least to my ears, it's totally up to you what you hear, is this one has very wide stretches. So the notes are pretty far apart in it. And I just think it's that distance of the notes that can make it sound faster because it's covering so much ground. So basically the lick is this. It's just 19 to 12 on the high string. Then you're gonna go 15, and then you go back to 19, and then you go back to 15, and 12. Okay? Now I'm doing a pull-off on that last one. The first one and last. So pick, pull off, pick, 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 pull off. Now you notice that my left hand, again, is not moving all over the place going crazy. It's just kind of stationary. If you get that overall pattern down, it's really simple. And again, you know, even with that, that's as fast as I'm going. It sounds way faster when you're all stretched out like that. I think it really does a good job of giving that illusion of being fast, even though it's slow. So next we have is one of my favorite little Zakk Wylde things that Zakk will do some every once in a while. So I start off with a normal pentatonic, which to me this one is actually kind of fast. And he would hit these like notes where he just like tremolo picks it. So basically I'm starting off like this: 17 pull off 12 on the high string, then I go 15 pull off 12, hammer on 15 on the beat. Oh no, actually I pick, hammer on. So I go back to 12, and then I do a pull off to 12, and I go to 15. So I go. It's one of those licks that's just kind of meant to sound mean and dirty, kind of, you know, it's not like a super clean, like shreddy lick, but it is at the same time. And this hand is basically doing nothing. So now we're going to be doing something I talk about all the time in my videos, utilizing octaves. And I really feel like the aggression of picking every note, or like tremolo picking and stuff like that, can really make things sound like they're much faster than what they actually are. So this is like totally a rip-off of Doc and was it, I think, Tooth and Nail. Lynch does a lick very similar to this one, almost identical. I'm just doing it on a different key. And it's this. I'm just going to go 13, 12, 10 on the high E and B, and I'm tremolo picking all those. Then you do the octave of it. It should be 10, 9, 7 on the G and D. Then 8, 7, 5 on the A and the low. There you have it. That's pretty much it. You know, I really found like utilizing sometimes that tremolo pick gives you that, like I said, the aggression, the just like punch to the notes that you need. And it's really, I mean, I'm not moving that much. My left hand is moving very slow, as a matter of fact. Alright, so we're going to get back to utilizing those wide intervals of notes. Now, this is something that Eddie Van Halen did all the time by utilizing open strings. And he used open strings in all kinds of areas in his playing. And it always gave it this cool arpeggiated, you know, big distance between your notes sound. And basically, I'm just walking up an E major scale, and this hand is literally just doing the same thing over and over again. I'm literally just going 7, pull off 4, pull off open on the high string. So we start with an E major right there. I just do that over and over again. I'm just picking down. Then I move up, and I'm going to go 9, 7 open. Then I move up again, I'm going to go 11, 7 open. I'm sorry, it was 9, 5 open on that last one. Then 11, 7 open on the high string. Then 12, 9 open. And that's literally all that one is. If you can get that motion going with your hand, which again, not that bad. You know, there's not a lot going on. You can move it across string. Stuff like that. But it really just takes you in all kinds of different directions. And I think utilizing open strings can be a great way of making a lick sound way more complicated and faster than what it actually is. So now we're going to talk about doubling. Now this is kind of like a tip of the hat to the lick from the other video. If you've seen the other video, the lick is this. So I'm going to utilize something that's kind of similar to that. Same scale, A minor, C major, whichever you're kind of viewing this as. But I'm just doubling stuff. So this one is probably one of the faster ones out of the group and maybe doesn't even actually fit in. But I want to show it to you anyways. Basically, I'm just going to go like this. 13, 12, 10 on the high string and the B. Then 12, 10, 9 on the G and D. And then 12, 8, 10 on the A and low E. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to play each string twice. So once you get doing that, it's really, the left hand work is pretty simple. You know, it's just twice on each string. And you know that one is, like I said, it's kind of fast. much. You could even ascend it. Neither hand is moving like super fast. Alrighty, well I think that's gonna be it for the video because my string just popped out of the Floyd Rose. Dang it. So we're gonna end it there. I think I did all 5 of them. We will soon find out. Well, I guess that's just it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you get those tabs. Check out lesson packs and all that stuff on my website. I will be seeing you all later. Peace out, homies. Keep on rocking. And I'll be seeing you on Friday Dizzle. Later, guys. Woo!